If you're looking for your next car, we're here to help. We review all of the UAE's latest cars, compare models, and give you a full review to make your decision easier. We're Motopedia. The Cadillac CTS has finally risen to world-class ranks. It's now a true competitor for the BMWs, Lexuses, Infinitis and Mercedes. The Cadillac has one of the best exteriors we've seen this year. There, we said it, and with good reason. Give it one look from any angle and you'll see a luxury sedan that's unique, elegant yet aggressive with its low stance and pointy nose. The blunt edges have been smoothed down. The grille has fewer ribs and a higher badge, and the vertical headlamps get LED trim that does the neat trick of pulling the nose to the ground while it picks it up and into the fenders. It's as much a signature look at night as Audi's LED-framed headlamps. Our car had a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder rated at 272 horsepower and 295 pound-per-foot of torque. But we would definitely advise the excellent 3.6-litre V6. It checks in with a sonorous growl, but more importantly, 321 horsepower and 275 pound-per-foot of torque. This engine will give you an 8-speed automatic with paddle shifters and a choice of rear or all-wheel drive. More subtle than the shorter ATS thanks to more wheelbase, the CTS is never floaty or uncontrolled. It also has sweetly tuned electric power steering and a remarkable sense of stability, just like its compact companion. All lit up, the cockpit is a strikingly futuristic place, a universe away from the cool touch Germans, more interestingly executed than the glam Jag XF. The dash cap is wrapped in a single piece that drapes into the center stack, and wood trim mingles with cut-and-sew upholstery. At the center of the CTS's infotainment system will be the most recent version of Q, the touchscreen-enabled infotainment system. It's a dazzling-looking system, but voice recognition can be spotty, and it can be cumbersome to swipe and tap through functions that formerly lived in a single button. Q's beautiful 8-inch center screen is paired with a smaller screen inset between the gauges, and on some CTS sedans, the entire gauge display is swapped out for a 12.3-inch screen that morphs its looks as it cycles through driving modes, from comfort to sport. Cadillac CTS sedan is much longer than the 4-door it replaces. The CTS has comfortable knee and headroom, with a 20-way seat adjustment with endless possibilities to get comfortable. The back seat is better than it was, but probably not as spacious as an E-Class. Like the ATS, the door lines will make getting in and out of the rear challenging, and once you're in, the cushion height will leave most adults with less underleg support and less knee and headroom than a BMW 5 Series. Cadillac's treatments are more glamorous than the woods and metals in an E-Class or a 5 Series. The combination of those big, bright screens and glossy wood finishes contrast sharply, but in a good way. All versions of the new sedan will get more than the usual number of airbags. 10 are standard. Rear parking sensors and a rear view camera are also included. There's also the now common package of adaptive cruise control, forward collision alerts and lane departure warnings, which doesn't flash on screen like other cars, but will send a shiver up the seat. The CTS is a true contender with the Germans in both style, luxury, and yes, even power and handling. In some areas, it's even better than its rivals, but it doesn't have the heritage to back it up. Still, we see this as a new beginning for all Cadillacs. Need more options? Check out the BMW 5 Series, Mercedes E-Class, Audi A6, Infiniti M and Lexus GS. See their videos too, before you make a decision. If you own one of these cars and want to give us feedback, subscribe to the channel and like us on Facebook. We'd love to hear how they do in the real world.